Hello, everyone. I would like to demo a RAG-based chatbot solution that I recently built by using Amazon Kendra, LangChain, and a large language model that is deployed on SageMaker endpoint. First, let's dive into the solution architecture. So in this whole overall solution, my data sources is residing in the Amazon S3. In this demo, I'm using Toyota RAV4 car manual in our PDF version format as an example. And I would like to build a chatbot that can answer my questions about how to fix some car-related issues. And I'm using Amazon Kendra here to index my data sources. In this whole workflow, once the chatbot is built, the user, so in step one, the user input questions on the chatbot interface, which is built by Streamlit, and I'm using LangChain to as an agent framework to orchestrate different components in this workflow. So when the user prompt comes in, LangChain sent this question prompt to the Kendra, and it will collect the relevant paragraph. And along with the relevant paragraph, the query and the prompt will be sent to the large language model that is deployed on SageMaker endpoint. In this demo, I'm using Flan T5 XXL model as my backend. And once the model responds to the question, it will send back the answer, and the LangChain will send that back to the user interface. Next, I would like to show a live demo of the chatbot. So as you can see, this is powered by Kendra and Flan XXL. And here we can input any question we want to. So for example, let's see, how to wash car body. So while we are waiting for the answer, this symbol shows the model is running in the backend trying to answer this question. And because this is POC, we are not really focusing on the latency. It can take from like 3 seconds to 10 seconds, depending on the question complexity. And for here, we can see the answer. Okay, how to wash car body. Wash the vehicle body using a sponge or soft cloth, and so on. And if water does not bead on a clean surface, apply wax. So this is a summary question answer from using this data source, which is not bad. Yeah. And as we were saying, latency is not the focus here, but there are other solutions we can try to help reduce the latency better. For example, one would be to optimize the instance size or type that is used to deploy the LLM. Or you can also try to use a smaller model or reduce the size of the model by applying quantization method. And let's see our second question. How about oil change? How to do oil change? Okay, yeah, as we can see earlier, for each of the question we input, there's answer, and then there's the source list of the location of where the answer is getting the information from. So, okay, let's see the answer for the second question. Step one, park the vehicle on level ground. Step two, holding a rag under the end. Yeah, they're quite instructive. It also shows the same data source. So and you can see also here, there's a button. If you click here, you can just start all over. Okay, let me go back to my slide to conclude the demo here. So I've shown a POC solution that use RAG as the chatbot solution. And so for RAG, it is very good use for when you need a knowledge database for your large language model, and when your database is growing fast, and RAG can be used to easily scale this. While fine-tuning is very well suited for if you have a specific task to perform, for example, name parsing, or if you have a lot of already well-labeled data set, since labeling data or preparing data source can be very time consuming. And fine-tuning also needs a lot of computing resources and expertise. But sometimes you might need both together to better improve your model performance. And the second part, I would like to briefly talk about the alternatives of the different components in the solution that I did a POC on. So first is the index search database option. I'm using Amazon Kendra. You can also use other options such as Pinecone and Face. For the various data sources, so I'm using PDF as a demo. You can also easily try to test on other sources like CSV, TXT, PPT, and so on. The data sources, Kendra has a great benefit of it provides a variety of connectors for different tools, Dropbox, Gmail, GitHub, and so on. For the model option, so I used the Flan T5 XXL, but SageMaker Jumpstart, you can also have easy access to many other popular LLMs. For example, Llama 2, OpenAI, Bloom, and so on. And if you use the SageMaker Jumpstart, you can find that it is really easy to set up the process, deploy the model, fine-tune the model, and test on the model by prompt engineering. The last part is about the reducing the latency, because this is where we really care about when you deploy the model. And keep in mind that in this demo, I did not do any fine-tuning on the model, really just simply take the model from the Jumpstart Foundation model part and connect with the Kendra data source. And so the result is not bad. And to help further reduce the latency, we can look at the instance size, we can reduce the model size. Yep. With that, this concludes my demo. Thanks for watching.